What's going on, everyone? My name is Dominic Mastrocinque, one of the CEOs of D&T Consulting and Credit to Wealth. So I wanted to hop on here really quick because I've had a lot of people DM me, message me about the Credit to Wealth Accelerator, what it entails, what it is. So that's the reason I want to get on here. So there's a lot of things that we teach in this program. There's a lot of things that you're going to learn, a lot of skill sets, a lot of things from how to sell, confidence, so many other things, right? So it's broken down into a lot of different packages because we like to do stuff that can be for anybody. There's some people that want a certain thing, there's some people that want all of it, right? So one of the main things that you're gonna learn in it is how to become a credit expert. A lot of people nowadays, especially now with the recession going on and everything that happened in COVID, a lot of people's credit went bad because a lot of people started living off credit cards. And I mean, what are you going to do? Life happens. It's not their fault. A lot of people got laid off. So many things, went left that, you have to do what you have to do to survive, of course, right? So becoming a credit expert is so important, guys, because there's so many things that we don't know about credit. There's so many things that we don't know because we weren't taught it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you had a class in school that was like, hey, we're going to teach you about how to build credit. We're going to teach you about what can hurt your credit. There's a lot of people that don't even know what their credit score is. Believe it or not, I've spoken to people who have come to me. I'm like, what's your credit score? They're like, I don't know where to check it. There's a lot of things out there. A lot of people don't know that Credit Karma isn't even your real score. A lot of people don't know that. They're like, oh, my score is, 690 on Credit Karma. And then we actually pull their score and it's actually like a 620. And they wonder why they're getting denied because their real score is 620, but their Credit Karma is more of like a fluffed version. So teaching people how to become credit experts, it's going to change your life so much because a lot of people, we all have dreams, right? We all have businesses. We all want to start a business maybe or have that goal that we had as a kid. But unfortunately, dreams aren't cheap. Chasing your dream, comes with a tab. And a lot of people don't understand that most people who are successful in this world, 95% of them use what we call as OPM, which is other people's money, right? Is using the bank's money to fund their dreams, to fund their business, right? That's how people scale their business. That's how people start into the entrepreneur world and start to get that time freedom, that, financial freedom, being able to spend more time with their family and their friends and travel the world because, hey, we only got one life, right? That's the whole point of living, being able to do what you want. A lot of people think money is happiness. I think that true happiness is true success in my eyes is waking up in the morning and just being excited to get out of bed. Not, oh, let me lay there for 5 more minutes or, oh, another day. Like, if you can get out of bed and you're excited and you're happy to wake up, man, in my eyes, you're successful. So that's one of the things. 2, you're going to learn how to run and operate your own credit repair business. So not only are you going to learn about credit yourself to be able to help your credit, but you're going to be able to learn how to help other people's credit as well. A credit repair business is a recession-proof business. Trust me and my girlfriend, my business partner, we've did way over 6 figures in just our first year. We didn't even know anything about credit. We didn't know anything about credit repair or business or any of that. In our first year, we did over 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something like, oh, I need to know so much. I need to know all of this. There's little things you have to learn. And once you learn them, it's kind of like riding a bike. It's rinse and repeat. You do it a couple times, you understand it. So now, not only are you able to learn about credit, you're able to fix yours if needed. And if not, you're going to learn how to build your credit, getting into the 800s, getting high limit credit cards, all of that stuff. But you're going to be able to help other people as well. Maybe people around you. Maybe your mom has bad credit, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your brother, sister, your son maybe. It doesn't matter. Daughter, whatever. You're able to help people now change their situation. There's so many people that I see that are struggling in life because of something they did 6 years ago. Someone who is 25 can't find an apartment because they got a repo when they were 19. They were making some money. They wanted to get a flashy car. 7 months later, found out they really couldn't afford it. It got repoed. Now they have a bad score. And now they can't even get an apartment in their name from some mistake they made when they were young. You know, I see it all the time, guys. I see it all the time. And it's not fair. You know, look, when you're young, they call it young and dumb for a reason. You make mistakes. You know, you get a little money. You think, oh, I can do this. Money's going to keep coming. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? So when you can change someone's score, you want to talk about actually impacting someone's life. That is impactful because you're changing their whole situation. I've had people literally call me like almost in tears, like, yo, my score, it just went from it was like a 490. It's at like a 720 now, man. Like it really changes people's lives. It helps make an impact because, like I said, so many people are struggling because of mistakes they made when they were younger. Mistakes they made that they weren't even taught about. They don't teach us that one collection can screw up your life for 7 years, unless you get it repaired, of course. But collections stay on for 7 years, 6, 7 years. I'm sure if we knew that as a kid, we'd be careful what we bought. We'd be careful how we spent our credit cards. We'd be careful how we got a car or how we make sure we can afford everything instead of just, oh, I'm sure I can afford it. So this is something that you're able to impact your life and others as well. Another thing that you're going to learn as well, and this is why a lot of people get nervous to get into business. The number one thing that I get from a lot of people when they're like, oh, what do I do? How am I going to get clients? What if no one wants to buy from me? Well, what if I can't make money? And that's understandable because, hey, I've been in business for like five plus years and I felt the same way. You know, you're relying on social media or you're relying on because eventually, you know, your friends will buy from you, your family will, you know, but eventually you run out of friends and family. I don't know about you, but I didn't have that many friends when I was growing up. I don't have that much family either. No one does. Like, you don't have unlimited amount of friends and family. This is in middle school. So eventually you have to kind of expand, right? And a lot of people get nervous about that. That's why a lot of people stay at their jobs because it's guaranteed income. It might not be a lot of income, but it's safe income. Guaranteed money. Your paycheck's coming on Friday. Even though with the banks closing in America nowadays, it's not so much guaranteed anymore, but that's a different topic. I'm not going to go into that. But we're also going to teach you how to get consistent clients without relying on social media. Yeah, without relying on social media. Because trust me, I know what it feels like to spend hours, you know, making a reel, you know, making a video, finding the trending song and, you know, all of this other stuff and, you know, making the captions look cool and doing all of these things just for it to flop in the morning. You know, I post it, I go in my Instagram insights, I'm like, all right, most people at 5 p.m. is where I get most of my likes. I posted at 5, I wake up in the morning and like the only person that liked it was like my grandmother. I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. I love my grandmother for that, but it's like, that's not good view on business. And you're like, damn, okay, that was a waste of time. And it's like you put so much effort into it and then it flops. It kind of hurts sometimes. You're like, wow, I really thought that one was gonna do something. And it's like, it is what it is. But we're gonna teach you how to get consistent clients without relying on social media, without having to be the person to DM people, hey, I do credit. If you need it, let me know. You know, because most people aren't even gonna respond to that. Even if they need credit, they probably won't respond to it. So we're going to be able to teach you how to be able to get consistent clients day in and day out, week in and week out, month in and month out, year in and year out, to where in 6 months to a year, if you want, no guarantees, but if you want, you can leave your job. You can retire. You can start living your life. I'm not saying you're going to be a millionaire in a year, so don't run with that one. I'm not saying you're going to be in time, but not in a year. That no one makes $1 million in their first year of anything. If they say they do, they're lying. They're lying. They've either been doing it longer or they are lying about the money they made. 6 figures is so possible. Making 6 figures in 1 year in a new business is so possible these days. You just need to have the right information. You need to have the right information. You need to learn the right things, be around the right mentors, be around the right people, and most importantly, invest into yourself. Don't be afraid to invest into yourself, right? And then the last thing, but obviously not least, is you're going to learn how to build business credit. Guys, business credit blows personal credit out of the water. I love business. Business credit is, I I prefer business credit over personal credit. Personal credit's cool, you need it. But business credit, that's when you want to talk about scaling into the wealth category. Business credit's going to help you. That's going to really help you start getting, big into real estate, big into big investments. You know what I'm saying? Start putting your house under your LLC's name, getting a holding company, trust funds, that's a bunch of other stories. I'm not going to sit on here all day and talk about that. But learning how to build business credit, understanding the different CRAs, like what a DUNS, a lot of people don't even know what a DUNS number is. They just think it must be the same. Like a lot of people, I know people who have LLCs that don't even have a DUNS number, that don't even know what a DUNS number is. You can Google that if you're watching this. Like you can just Google like DUNS, what a DUNS number is. It'll explain it. It's not that complicated. But a lot of people don't know that, and that's holding them back on maybe getting loans, maybe getting high limit business credit cards. These are all things that you're going to be learning. You're also going to be getting weekly group coaching calls from myself, my girlfriend, Tealianna as well. So these are all the things that you're going to be getting, all the things that you're going to be learning. And if you actually apply yourself, because I've seen people come in this that don't apply themselves and they don't make any money. Whose fault is that? I'm a person where I always like to take responsibility in my business. But like if you come in and you just don't respond to any of our texts or you don't do nothing, it's like you get a gym membership. If you don't go to the gym, is it the gym's fault? No, it's not the gym's fault. Like you can't write a bad review of the gym if you didn't go to the gym. Okay, you wasted your money. If you're not going to take it serious, don't do it, right? We're looking for people who are serious. We're looking for people who really want to change their life, but also change other people's lives as well. Guys, that is the point. That is the key. That is why we started the Credit to Wealth Accelerator. Because at first, we started out as D&T Consulting, our own credit repair company. We scaled over 6 figures and we realized how important and how impactful this was. We've helped so many people fix their credit. We've helped fix our credit. We've seen it. We've seen how many lives have changed. People get their credit fixed. They go get a new car. They go get a new house. They go to get a new, they go get that apartment they've been waiting to get. They go get a $100,000 loan, a $20,000 Amex credit card, a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 business card from Chase. They go get all of these things and it completely changes their life. That is the reason why we started Credit to Wealth Accelerator. And that is the reason that we teach people. That is the whole reason to it. So guys, that's basically it in a nutshell. Obviously, there are more details, and I'm sure people who are watching this will have questions as well, which obviously I understand that. I just wanted to make a nice quick little overview, a nice 10, 15 minute overview video, because I know a lot of people have been messaging me about it. Guys, our social media is in the bio. So if you're interested in this, and you want to learn more, you want to get started, or you just have some questions, or just want to talk about it, or maybe you need your credit fixed. You're not interested in this, but you want to get your credit fixed. Our Instagrams are in the bio, right? Follow us, message us, and let's make an impact, guys. I'll see you.